How we doing, you wonderful people? My name is Jay, and today I've got an announcement to make. Now, before we get into the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the little notification bell. That way you guys will receive all the channel notifications and you can keep up to date with all the latest videos. But now that's out of the way, let's get into the video. Now, today's video is not our normal style of video. I've got a few things I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about, and I've also got an announcement to make later on in this video that I'm so excited to share with you guys. And the first thing that I wanted to talk about with you guys is the content that's coming to the channel in the next few weeks. I feel like it's something that we need to talk about purely because of the situation that's going on. We're all in lockdown or quarantine or whatever you want to call it. Now, I hope everyone is keeping safe and adhering to the government guidelines, because I don't know about you, but I cannot wait for things to start getting back to normal. Now, one of the issues that's happened with this channel, myself, and a lot of you guys as well, is the delays in deliveries. Now, there's nothing really we can do about it. We've just had a bank holiday weekend. There's already limited deliveries or a hold up with deliveries because of the current situation with COVID-19, which means I'm not getting sent as many bits of hardware, or I am getting sent them, but they're just not coming as quickly, which means I can't get my videos out on time. So we've got to adapt, we've got to overcome. Now, last week I did a lot of vaping advice videos, and the response on that was unbelievable, so thank you guys so much. I've got so many more that I can do, but I was really sitting there thinking this weekend, like, I don't just want to become, or don't just want to put out vaping advice videos, I want to kind of mix it up. So we do have a few e-liquor reviews on the cards for the next couple of videos. They're not going to be back to back. We're going to still try and keep that structure. So we're going to have vaping advice videos, we're going to have e-liquor reviews, and the podcast. Now we're going to have the podcast is back this Sunday, 100%. I've had so many technical issues and schedule errors and things like that. They've all been sorted. All the behind the scenes for that is done. I was actually waiting on some gear to come from Amazon, which finally turned up as well, which means we can full steam ahead back to normal with the podcast. Now with that, I think obviously Nick is going to be one of our main guests, purely because we live together and we are going through this lockdown. But there are a few people that I've spoke to that want to do like a Zoom call style podcast, which I'm all for, hence why I was waiting for a bit of equipment to come so I can get it all sorted. So the podcasts, we're kind of evolving them a little bit. We're going to have the full podcast on a Sunday, and then what I might do is have smaller episodes I can put out through the week, just to give you guys some extra content while we're sitting at home scratching the walls and not going insane. So we'll have a bit more content bulked out that way. I'm also going to start doing a few live streams throughout the week. This is something I've never really played with, and it's not really my forte. So I'm speaking to a few friends that are good at that sort of stuff, and they're hooking me up and helping me try and run something very smooth, where we can still have like a live, not Q&A, or live Q&A sessions, live podcasts, anything like that can be done. So that's what's coming out in the next few weeks. So things will still be uploading as normal. We're still going to have the Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. I know that the last 2 Sundays I've had no podcast, but like I said, with the current situation, there was literally nothing I could do about it. First week I had no internet, so that was a thing. And the weekend just gone, well, I just couldn't get the equipment set up the way I wanted it to, and scheduling issues. So yeah, I know I keep saying that, but I really enjoy the podcast. I know you guys enjoy it as well. And the other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is the announcement. And this is something that I've been waiting to announce for around about, I'd say 10 days to 2 weeks. It had to be made official before I could say anything. I'm so excited. And that is, this channel now officially has a sponsor. If you guys follow my Instagram stories, you'll know that I've been talking about sorting stuff out behind the scenes and going backwards and forwards and making sure things are correct, and not really giving away too much because I wasn't able to talk that much about the situation where it was, if that makes any sense. Now, sponsors work in different ways for different companies, depending on what agreements you've got, and also depending on what industry you're in. For the vaping industry, it's very hard whether you're a YouTuber, a blogger, if you own a website, if you own a shop, anything to do with electronic cigarettes or the vaping industry. It's very hard to market your brand, to grow as a brand and advertise. It's very, very difficult. And the reason being is every law in the UK especially, and most laws around the world, is they tie vaping with smoking laws. And obviously you can't advertise and market cigarettes, so they don't let you do it to the vaping industry. And the sponsor for this channel is called Vapes of the 7 Seas. And they run an online vaping website which has all the supplies you can think of, whether it's e-liquid, coils, pod systems, kits, tanks, batteries, chargers, anything that you need vape related, they will have it on their website. And they've given us a unique discount code, which is Jupiter10, which gives you 10% off of your entire order, and that is lasting for the foreseeable future. Now, you guys know that I wouldn't promote something that I didn't personally believe in, and this is why it's taken so long for me to announce this. We've been going backwards and forwards for around 10 to 14 days, making sure every single little detail is as perfect as possible so everyone benefits. Vapes of the 7 Seas are going to send me some hardware, which means I can then review them and put the content out for you guys. You guys get more content on newer hardware more frequently, and you also get a trusted place to go get your vape supplies whenever you need them. And Vapes of the 7 Seas get to meet you wonderful people and this amazing community we've been building, and they get to see me talking about their website. So everyone wins. Vapes of the 7 Seas is a website that I actually use. I'm currently waiting for my order to turn up because they are still open, fully operational, and still delivering throughout the current situation that's going on in the world. So if you guys do need anything, make sure to head over there, have a little look, and use Jupiter10 for the discount code. And the last thing I want to say is we are going to get the owner of this website on the podcast this Sunday. We're going to have a nice little sit down and chat and explain everything through, because it's been a bit of a journey to get this sponsorship up and running. And essentially I'm a brand ambassador for this company, and I'm so excited. I just feel very blessed to be in a position where this channel is growing. You guys are amazing, you genuinely are. Your support is unbelievable. It's putting us in positions to allow us to do things that I never thought we'd be able to do. As some of you guys know, I work with UWell and I make some branded content for them on a monthly basis over on their channel. And I work with various other companies that, you know, me and Nick have been getting in touch with to make sure there's a steady flow of hardware reviews for you guys. So yeah, overall, I just really wanted to sit down and say how happy I am that you guys are loving the channel. Thank you for all the support. We now have a sponsor, which is going to help so much with more content. We're going to slightly mix up the content style for the next few weeks, just until things start to change and get, I say, back to normal, but just in that swing of things. And I wanted to be as transparent as I can with you guys and let you know what was going on and let you know the situation. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think having a sponsorship for the channel is a good idea? And also, do you like the style of content that is going to be coming to the channel? Leave a comment down below. I love talking to you guys and hearing what you guys have to say. And that wraps up today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like. Remember to subscribe with notifications turned on if you haven't already. And as you guys know, we have a Patreon set up for the channel. You guys have been awesome and you suggested that we set one up. So if you want to support the channel through the Patreon, it is on the screen right now and there is a link in the description. So feel free to check that out. And if you want to see my day-to-day and the behind the scenes of how these videos are made, then make sure you'll follow my Instagram for my daily Instagram stories. I hope we're all keeping safe, I hope we're all keeping well, and I hope everyone is in a good place. Thank you so much for all the support, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Peace.